Good evening. My name is Jimmy Del Rosario. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Students, please extinguish your candles. Everyone can please be seated. Good evening, Powells Lane families, Dr. Chase, Superintendent of Schools, Board of Education trustees, administrators, Powell Lane's faculty, and honored guests. I am Maxine Perlman, one of your advisors of the Powells Lane chapter of the National Elementary Honor Society. On this Wednesday evening, May 4th, 2022, I call to order the 2021-2022 induction ceremony of the Powells Lane School National Elementary Honor Society. I would now like to introduce the principal of Powells Lane School, Ms. Germain.
Good evening and welcome. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Dupree Chase. Board of Education Trustee, Mr. Rodney Keynes. District Director, Mr. Brendan Galvan. Mrs. Bunger, our Assistant Principal. Parents, guardians, family members, faculty, and scholars. My name is Ms. Germain, and I'm honored to be the very proud principal of Powells Lane School. This evening, we are here to share in the induction of 40 Powells Lane scholars into the Powells Lane chapter of the National Elementary Honor Society. Our scholars, along with their families and teachers, have worked diligently towards this accomplishment, and we are very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you, families, for joining us this evening. I invite our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Dupree Chase, to offer congratulatory remarks.
Thank you, Principal Germain. Welcome, families, neighbors, friends, and I send congratulatory remarks to our fantastic scholars. You have no idea how proud I am standing in front of you to be a part of this ceremony where we get to celebrate you. Not very often do we get to celebrate students, children today. There's so much negativity in the world, but one thing is for certain. When you come to West Family Union Free School District, you always find a positive light no matter what is going on. Families, look at these beautiful young people. They've demonstrated scholarship, service, responsibility, and leadership. They have earned the right to be here this evening. And I know that you join me in thinking that we could not think of a better place to be this evening, but to celebrate our scholars. Students, scholars, this is the foundation for your future. It starts right here, elementary school. I talked about responsibility, service, leadership. Think about what you have done to arrive at this moment today, where we're all here gathered to celebrate you. And as you move on and transition into middle school, into high school, into college, into adulthood, reflect on what you did, what skills you exemplified to get you here today. Hold on to that. Each and every one of you deserve this honor. And I am confident that you will continue to make us proud. You will continue to be the pride of this district. You will continue to thrive forward, and you will continue to be your best selves. On behalf of the school district, my administrative cabinet, my administrative team, again, congratulations for a job well done. We look forward to future successes from each and every one of you. And I look forward to continuing to celebrate you. And to our families, don't you dare give up. These students will need you. We call them scholars here, because anybody can be a student. These scholars, these children need you, and they will continue to need you as they move into middle school and high school, and even into college. I'm a mom of a college student, and my child still needs me. Because of your hard work, and because of all that you've done, this is the reason why we get to celebrate your children today. So I thank you for being our partners. I thank you for trusting us and sharing in the raising of your children. To the educators who are here, to the teachers who are here, to the educators who are here. First, happy Teachers Appreciation Week. You all deserve this honor. You are amazing human beings. You took on a task for the past 2 years that you did not sign up for. Yet, through the challenges, you made sure that our scholars learned, you continue to teach, and you continue to propel them forward. And you are all to be commended for a job well done. Here. We cannot forget Ms. Tremaine and Ms. Bunger, the dynamic duo. These ladies keep the ship going. Scholars, they make sure that you have all that you need to be successful. They help to lay down the foundation so that you will continue to be successful as you continue on here at Westbury Union Free School District. Let's give them a round of applause. And last but definitely not least, I'm so happy that we have a representative from the school board, because without the school board, we would not be able to do the things that we do here, provide the world-class programs, provide a safe and healthy facility so that our scholars can learn and our teachers can teach. And so we thank our school board members for being here, and especially Mr. Keynes, who found the time in his very busy schedule to come out to bring keynote address to our scholars. So we thank you. And in closing, scholars, once again, we congratulate you. You deserve all good things coming your way. You are bold, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are worthy, and you are enough. I am so honored to be your superintendent, and I'm even more honored to be able to celebrate in this day with you. Congratulations once again.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Andrea Wayne, one of the advisors of the Powells Lane chapter of the National Elementary Honor Society. Today, the Powells Lane chapter of the National Elementary Honor Society is excited to welcome Mr. Rodney Keynes as our keynote speaker. Mr. Keynes was born, raised, and currently resides in Westbury. He is a graduate of Westbury High School, class of 1993. He holds a degree from the United States Merchant Marine Academy in Kings Point, New York. For the past 19 years, Mr. Keynes has worked in Manhattan as a mechanical engineer at a national energy efficiency and sustainability company. He has participated in Career Day here at Powells Lane, and the students have gained much insight to his career in engineering. Mr. Keynes is an active member of the First Baptist Cathedral Church, where he serves as a deacon. He has been a member of the Westbury Board of Education for 11 years, and a member of the Town of North Hempstead Community Development Agency for 13 years. Over the past 3 years, he has served as the Westbury Water and Fire Commissioner. He and his wife, Tracy, are the proud parents of 4 daughters, 3 whom attend Westbury Public Schools. Their oldest is a graduate of Westbury High School and recently graduated from Bowie State University in Maryland. Mr. Keynes is dedicated to being a role model for his community and encourages others to reach for the stars. Service is his life's calling. We are honored to have him here with us today. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Rodney Keynes.
Good evening. I'm debating myself. I never thought I'd have something prepared on my phone. This is the first time. But I just want to thank Mrs. Tremaine, Ms. Bunker, Mrs. Lane, Ms. Perlman, Superintendent, Dr. Chase, just for this opportunity. This is an extremely important accomplishment, and I don't take it lightly that you thought it not robbery to have me address our scholars. My life, I live with purpose, and it's that purpose that drives me to do everything that I've done and all the things that I continue to aspire to do. You know, when I thought about what I would say, and when I looked at the 4 pillars of the National Elementary Honor Society, one of the pillars that stood out to me was responsibility. And throughout my life, in my household, responsibility was paramount. It was number 1. Even when we made mistakes, we were told to be responsible for the mistakes that we made. Because it was taking responsibility for a mistake that we made, it allowed us to understand what effort we needed to put in the next time to get that mistake correct. And so throughout my entire life, responsibility has been extremely important. And so it warmed my heart to see that one of the pillars of being selected to the National Elementary Honor Society was responsibility. As important as academics are, responsibility is what carries you forward. One thing my parents always said was, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve. And whatever hurdles you may come across, it's only what you put in that you get out. And so if you find yourself in a place where you're not getting out what you think you should, you have to reflect on what you are putting in. And if you have the strength and the courage to do more, you do more. You never stop doing more. And so as I thought about the 4 pillars, you know, a pillar is a structure that supports. And when we think about a pillar, sometimes pillars can be, they can be fancy as far as decoration. Sometimes you go past homes or big buildings and they have these huge pillars. And those pillars look so majestic, right? But a lot of times those pillars are not only support structures, but they're aesthetic. They give a feel, they give a certain air of royalty. And so when you think about your pillars of scholarship and responsibility and leadership and service, those pillars are going to support you throughout your time in Westbury and once you graduate and wherever you may go. You know, before, as a board member, before we switched everything over from 1 to 5, and you know, Powells Lane was, I went to Powells Lane. I walked across the stage right here when I graduated. And so it's important to me to have these opportunities because it's really special. It's special to be in the same building and walk the same halls and look at the same teachers. Some of them are still here, right? But it encourages me with the direction that we're going and how resilient we have been during the pandemic, and how we're moving forward to become better scholars each and every day. And so I just want to thank the parents, guardians, family members that are here that have supported these scholars, because it's because of your support that they're here right now. And it will be because of your support that they will continue on to graduate high school, go on to college or careers, but it will always be your support. And so never forget that, no matter how difficult it may be, no matter how tough it is. Remember that your support, your hugs, your encouragement, your attention to what they deal with in their lives will move them forward each step of the way. And to our scholars, congratulations. This moment is a small moment to many great moments to come. Remember what it took for you to get in this seat today. Remember that you represent Westbury Union Free School District. No matter where you go, no matter who you come across, you represent us. There's one thing that I say when I see good things of our scholars on social media. I always tell every scholar, keep making us proud. There'll be times in your educational careers that when you remember a day like today, remember my face, remember Ms. Jermaine's face, remember Dr. Chase's face, remember all your teachers' faces. Know that when times get rough for you, we're rooting for you. Keep making us proud. Remember your parents and all the hard work and sacrifice they put in. And when those times get difficult, remember to keep making them proud. When as I grew up, some people used to say, oh, you live your life to make others happy. And what I realized was that until I was old enough to take care of myself, that's exactly what I did. I lived my life to make my parents proud, my family proud. And then I realized once I went to British Marine Academy and other areas that I was living to make my school district proud. Because there's people all over this island that have negative things to say about Westbury Union Free School District. And so every day you come to school, every day you study for a test, or whatever you do that's related to this school district, know that we're proving them wrong every single time. Never forget that, because that's going to take you far in the district, it's going to take you far on Long Island, it's going to take you far wherever you go. I'm proud to say that I'm a graduate of the Westbury Union Free School District. And I want you to have that same pride when you walk the stage and graduate and go on to whatever future endeavors that you may have. So remember that we love you, remember that we're rooting for you, and keep making us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Keynes. We would like to present you with a token of our appreciation. At this time, we would like to share with you the 4 pillars of the National Elementary Honor Society.
Hi, good Good evening. My name is Diana Rivera Hernandez, and today I will be talking about scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. An NEHS member is willing to spend time reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. Knowledge is one of great element in life that leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Members of the National Elementary Honor Society are challenged to continually expand the road through the opportunities provided by scholarship. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Sasha Forsberg, and I'll be speaking to you about responsibility. Responsibility is our commitment to do what we say we are going to do. It is our obligation for doing what is right when faced with the temptation of doing wrong. Responsibility is an expression of our concern for our family. We work in a responsible manner at school to achieve our academic goals. When playing sports, we are responsible to the team by always competing with our best efforts, displaying good sportsmanship. Our responsibility to our community is displayed through acts of good citizenship. We accept these new responsibilities with pride.
Good evening. My name is Avery Shallow. Today I will be talking about leadership. Our leadership as members of the National Elementary Honors Society should exert a positive influence on the school. A student leader takes initiative in class and in school activities, striving to set an example and help others to reach their goals. Leadership is needed in many aspects of our lives, so to lead is another important challenge to each of our members.
Good evening. My name is Ada Mabahal, and today I will talk to you about service. In our day-to-day lives, many opportunities arise to perform service, helping others do what they cannot do alone. This willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without the expectation of reward is the quality we seek in our members. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow for us all.
At this time, we will begin with the pinning of our new members. I ask for the first row to please stand and come forward. Alani Ba. Zanira Bott. Marini Blair. Kaylee Lozada. George Chimbo. Jodianne Ellison. Diego Emiliano Sanchez. Valerie Gomez. Josue Gonzalez Ramirez. I ask for the second row to please stand and come forward. Valerie Granados Reyes. Brenda Guevara Sordo. Jaden Hillary. Josiah Hillary. Nelson Lopez Argueta. Alexa Lopez Villanueva. Thomas Maddox. Ajay Manbahal. Kaylee Martinez Lopez. I ask for the next row to please stand and come forward. Isaac Mendoza Amador. Iris Pena. Ramos. Carlos Perez. Andrea Quintanilla. Evelyn Ramirez Barragan. Maya Robinson. Ashley Rodriguez Gillian. Sai Colaco. Logan Thomas. I'm sorry. I ask for the next row to please stand and come forward. Haziel Ujoa. Noella Violette. Abrego. Kenny Caldera. Jesus Belinda Perez. Mariela Guevara. Romina Guzman. Rocio Rodriguez. Byron Romero. Jimmy Salmeron.
Good evening, I'm Mrs. Hall. And at this time, we would like to acknowledge the inductees from the 2021 school year. Please come forward when you hear your name. Aiden Benitez. Jimmy Rosario Jr. Savannah Galloway Maltese. Jacob Guzman Heras. Adela John. Sasha Horford. Kevin Luna. Aiden Aisha Maturin. Monica Thomas. Jacob Ramos. Diana Rivera Hernandez. Avery Shallow. Sarah Silva. Michael Wilbur. Ashlyn Wright.
I would like to ask our new members to please stand and face the audience. As a member
Congratulations to the new members of the Powells Lane chapter of the National Elementary Honor Society.
Thank you all for attending tonight and supporting our scholars.
On behalf of the faculty of Powells Lane School, I would like to congratulate our scholars, their parents, and families on being inducted into the Powells Lane chapter of the National Elementary Honor Society. This is the commencement, and I look forward to your induction into the National Junior Honor Society in middle school and the National Honor Society in high school. Our assistant principal, Mrs. Bunger, and I would like to thank the faculty advisors, Mrs. Wayne, Ms. Perlman, our faculty council member, Mrs. Hall, for their dedication to our scholars. At this time, I would like to acknowledge all of the teachers and staff from Powells Lane School. Would you please stand? And standing. Thank you, Mrs. Levinson. Mrs. Kibble. Mrs. Bastidas. Ms. Peralta, Ms. Walcott, Ms. George, Ms. Vargas, Mrs. Bikini, Ms. Velasquez, Mrs. Dunbar, Mrs. Sartorius, Mrs. Ochi, I would also like to acknowledge our head custodian, Mr. Almonte, and our clerical staff, Mrs. Falzone, Mrs. Gianfranco, and Mrs. for assisting with tonight's event. Our heartfelt thanks to our Powells Lane PTA, President Mrs. Hamilton Lomax, Mrs. Monbahar, Secretary Mrs. Knox, Parent Representative Mrs. Del Rosario, for providing refreshments for our scholars and their families. This is indeed a special event, and it's made special by all of you. We would like to thank our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Dupree Chase, for joining us. Board of Education Trustee, Mr. Keynes. This concludes our ceremony.